Welcome, welcome everyone to the Talking Mug. I'm your host, Terry, and I'm so thankful that you are here with me today. On this special edition, we're going to talk about this or that, the Thanksgiving edition. So, we all have those tough choices we have to make. Like, do you put gravy on the mashed potatoes or on everything? Do you buy your rolls or do you make your rolls? Those tough choices. That's what we're going to talk about here. I'd like to hear what you decide. So grab that favorite mug of yours and settle in. Let's talk. I cannot believe tomorrow is Thanksgiving. This year sure has gone fast. Before you know it, Christmas will be here. But let's not go there yet. This is Thanksgiving. And I'd like to hear what your take is on the decisions that you make. Do you have family traditions? Do you make new family traditions? Let's start talking about it. So, we're going to talk about the main course and the sides. I have a list here because I want to know what you say. Turkey or ham? Maybe both. We usually do a turkey here for Thanksgiving and then ham for Christmas. This year, we decided to do both turkey and a ham. My daughter, she's not a ham person. She does like turkey. And my son, he likes more of the ham than the turkey. I mean, he likes them both, but he definitely likes the ham. So we just decided let's just do both this year. So that is what we're doing. What do you do for Thanksgiving? Do you do the turkey or do you do ham or do you do both? The next one is do you do homemade or cranberry sauce? Canned cranberry sauce. Sorry. Gosh, I can't talk today. Let's try this again. Homemade or canned cranberry sauce? Well, growing up, we always did the canned cranberry sauce. That's like a tongue twister. Say that quickly. But my brother loves the canned cranberry sauce. And so that's usually what we do here. Um, Stuffing, do you stuff your bird or do you do the dressing, which is just the side of the stuffing? Growing up, we used to always stuff our turkey. That's all I ever knew. And again, my mom would make like homemade stuffing, and which is, I actually have followed that tradition as well. And so I make homemade stuffing. But we used to stuff the turkey. But the one year I had ACL surgery. And so my husband and kids kind of took over the role of making the dinner. So um, we started doing it on the side, actually doing it in a crock pot. And it is so much easier for us. So, what about you? Do you stuff your turkey or do you make a side of it? Or maybe you do both. Again, I don't know. Um, Green bean casserole or another side dish, another vegetable dish. Green bean casserole all the way here. I love it. I mean, we do have side dishes, but I have to have the green bean casserole. Um, I actually make a little extra side of it and keep it for myself. Shh. And that way I know I'll have some for leftovers. So I love my green bean casserole. Um, Again, another tradition, but it's just so good for me. I mean, what about you guys? Again, how about green bean casserole? How do you make your green bean casserole? I've seen some people put cheese in theirs. I don't put cheese in mine. So I'm curious, what do you do? Mashed potatoes or sweet potatoes? We love mashed potatoes here. Homemade mashed potatoes, absolutely. Sweet potatoes, my husband loves, but he is a diabetic. So, in order to make those, you put all that gooey stuff on it, brown sugar, the marshmallows, probably not good for a diabetic. So, we kind of stay away from that side of it. Definitely mashed potatoes here for us. Um, Rolls or cornbread? We don't normally do cornbread here, definitely rolls. Again, on our side, my daughter Kylie loves rolls, and our grandchildren do too. So definitely always rolls here. We have never done the cornbread. I know a lot of people that do. Gravy on everything or just on the meat? Kind of went over that a little bit, but What's your take? Gravy on everything or just on the meat? Here, I love gravy on mashed potatoes, the stuffing, and the meat. So good. And what's your take? Gravy on everything or just on certain things? Or maybe no gravy. I don't know. What's your take? Let's go to desserts. So, pumpkin pie or pecan pie? Pumpkin pie all the way. That's what my husband said earlier. I ran these questions by him and I wanted him to be on this podcast, but he he wouldn't do it. But his answers were great. And so pumpkin pie for him. We try to do a sugar-free pumpkin pie for him, absolutely. But uh, pumpkin pie for us. No pecan pie here. Do you do whipped cream, Cool Whip, or vanilla ice cream on your pie? So my answer to that is Cool Whip and on like the pumpkin pie and stuff. Now, vanilla ice cream on like the fruit pies for sure. Single dessert or dessert spread with multiple options. This year, we are actually having a multiple options of desserts. And my grandson actually sent me a video chat last night asking for Oreo pie. So, guess what Grammy's making? Oreo pie. Adding that to our dessert list. So, we should have quite a bit of desserts on hand. So, come hungry, everyone. Um, Apple pie or another fruit pie? Apple pie. Absolutely. Here, I have to have apple pie. It's kind of like a tradition. Again, growing up, my mom actually made apple pie and other fruit pies as well. She would have a ton. But again, coming from a large family, you had to have a lot. And so she would just make a whole spread of just different stuff. For me, I usually make the apple pie 100%. And I make my apple pie from scratch. I make my own pie crust and I make my own pie filling. None of that store-bought stuff. Now, my sister, she buys the store-bought stuff, but she does the tradition that I don't do growing up. She makes homemade rolls. I don't do the homemade rolls. So she does that side of it. I do the homemade desserts, the homemade apple pie. And except for the one year, like I had said maybe earlier in this, I can't remember if I did or not. But one year I had ACL surgery. And so I wasn't able to get up and do much. And my husband and my children stepped in and did it all. But we had to have store-bought pie that year. Just wasn't the same. So apple pie for us in this house. So let's talk about the activities and the vibe of things that we do that maybe you guys do. I'd love to hear from you. So, do you like cooking the meal or do you do the cleanup crew? For us, we actually do both. My husband and I both do the cooking and we both do the cleanup. But I'm going to throw this out there if my children are watching. If you would like to do the cleanup, it's not going to hurt my feelings at all. So, throwing that out there, kiddos. Watching the Macy's Day Parade or watching football? Macy's Day Parade. I look forward to that every year. Now, I don't get to always watch it. I get to hear it. I have it on the TV in the living room while I'm cooking and stuff. I come in. But when Santa comes through at the very end, that is my absolute favorite. I have to watch it. It's just, again, the tradition that sets off the whole season for me. So, Macy's Day Parade, 100% for me. We do watch football too throughout the day. We have to watch football. So, but Macy's Day Parade, number one in my books. Um, Taking a post meal nap or going for a post meal walk. Hmm. I don't know if I've ever actually taken the nap, maybe once everybody leaves, but by then it's usually later on. And yeah, I don't think that I do that either. So, what do you guys do? Do you take a post meal nap or you take a post meal walk? I guess it depends on the weather and where you're at too. Um, Small, intimate dinner or a big gathering with many guests? I love a big gathering with lots of guests, and usually we just have family. And but I will say, if there's anybody that does not ever have a place to go, always get a hold of me. We will make a seat at the table for you. I don't feel anybody should be left out, should be having a holiday meal by themselves. So I will throw that out there. If you are alone, please contact me. We will make a seat at the table for you. So again, do you like to have a small intimate dinner or a bunch of guests? Getting dressed up or wearing comfy, stretchy clothes. That shouldn't even be a question. It is wearing the comfy, stretchy clothes. Absolutely. I tell my family or anybody that comes and visits, wear those comfy clothes. We're here to relax, have fun, enjoy each other. Let's just be comfy. Wear those comfy clothes. Um, Black Friday shopping or staying home and relaxing. Now, Black Friday shopping isn't quite what it used to be back in the day. For my sister, I used to always have to work on Black Friday, so I never went out. One year I did go out with my son, and it was a lot of fun. But would I do it again? Probably not. I'm just not a shopper. So Black Friday shopping out for me. I asked this question to my husband. He said Amazon. There's your answer. But I was going to mention my sister. She loves to Black Friday shop. Back in the day, she would sit, she would have her, ads out. She'd circle what she wanted and stuff. Crazy. Not for me. So no Black Friday shopping here. Staying home and relaxing is more my style. Hosting at your house or traveling to someone else's home. I would say kind of both. One year, my son and daughter in law, or a couple years, they've hosted Thanksgiving, and it was very nice. I do like hosting at home, but I'm not opposed to going to somebody else's if one of my children want to cook for us. Again, throwing that out there. Who wants to do it? So, yeah, so we do a little bit of both. What do you guys like to do? General preference is this title. So, do you like the dark meat or do you like the light meat on the turkey? My husband says dark meat for him, not for me. I don't like dark meat. It just has a slimy taste to me. Sorry, but it does. So, white meat for me here. What about you guys? Traditional family recipes or trying a new dessert or new recipes? Um, as you could tell throughout my episode here, a lot of tradition for me. I do like to try out new things sometimes. Sometimes it turns out good, sometimes not so much. I made a dessert one time. I was so excited about it. Tasted it. Wasn't so good. And my husband would say, "Why do you keep trying new recipes?" Well, if you can't do it with your family during the holidays, when can you do it, right? So, do you try new things? Do you try new recipes? I suggest this year that you try my lemon lettuce. Very easy and it'll be a hit. I tell you, it's really good. Um, do you have Thanksgiving with family or Friendsgiving with friends? Maybe both. Um, we've tried to get together with friends for Friendsgiving. It never seemed to work because everybody's schedule's so busy. So I've never actually done a Friendsgiving. I know a few of you out there who have. Um, myself, I love Thanksgiving with family. Family is so important to me, and so Thanksgiving with family for me for sure. Giving thanks out loud around the table or a quiet reflection. We used to, and we still try to do, is we go around the table and everybody say what they are thankful for. This year, I'm going to do a new tradition. I made a book up with blank pages in it, and I would like everyone this year, like I said, this is new, to write down what they are thankful for, what they are grateful for, something that maybe happened throughout the year. And so each year I want to continue to do that and read it like this year is our first year, so read it next year and kind of reflect on how things have changed. So yeah, I want to do that this year. I was telling my husband, he kind of rolled his eyes, but you are going to do it. And I think it will be fun to continue that even after I'm gone, just so my kids can continue that tradition. So that is going to be a new tradition this year. We do always have those old traditions and like to be thankful, read around the table and stuff like that. So that is what we're going to do. I would love to hear what you guys do. And any of those questions, put them in there. If you have a good recipe you'd like to share, put that in the comments. I would love that. Always looking for, again, a new good recipe. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Be safe and be kind and enjoy your family, enjoy your friends. And again, if you don't have a place to go, contact someone, contact me. We can always make room at the table for you. So if you like this episode, be sure to like it. Comment below. Please comment below because I would love to hear what your take is on these questions. And share this and subscribe if you haven't. If not, that's okay too. You don't have to, no pressure. But I would really like to hear from you. So again, you can also email me the talking mug podcast at gmail.com. So happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Wear those stretchy clothes, comfy clothes, enjoy your family, and share those traditions, make new traditions. Until next time, happy Thanksgiving.